Welcome to NN Startup Day, and I'm delighted that our first guest today is Patricia Greaves from the Business and IP Centre in Northamptonshire. Patricia, welcome.
Oh, thanks, Simon. It's really good to be here today.
Yeah, fantastic. And what the day's all about today is talking about the support for small businesses and businesses that are starting their journey, and also some of the help that the BIPC can actually offer startup companies as well as established businesses as well. Because let's be fair, you know, there's products and services that you can offer. So, do you want to give us a brief introduction to yourself and to what the BIPC does?
Yeah, of course. So my name is Patricia Greaves, and thanks again to Simon for inviting me today. I manage the Business and Intellectual Property Centre Northamptonshire, which is part of the library service. So we work across both West Northamptonshire Council and North Northamptonshire Council, but equally people from outside the county can use our services too. Yeah. And we're here to support startups and, as you mentioned, existing businesses as well. So if I just talk to you a little bit about what we can offer new businesses and existing businesses. So we're the Business and Intellectual Property Centre Northamptonshire, and we're part of a network of centres around the UK, and we're headed by the British Library, and we're here to offer free access to business support. That's one-to-one sessions, webinars, workshops, specialist databases, networking, and more. That's us. So how does it work in Northamptonshire? So we've got a regional centre, Northamptonshire Central Library in the west. Then we have what we call BIPC locals at Brixworth and Towcester, also in the west, and then Wellingborough and Kettering libraries in the north. The Kettering Library BIPC is part of the larger Cornerstone project, and when that reopens, hopefully in the autumn, that's going to be a fantastic centre for business support. And then all other council-run libraries in the north and the west all act as information points and signposting. So you can go into any library and a member of staff would be able to help you. So these just a little bit of a run through what we actually offer our services. So we have workshops, seminars and webinars. Since the pandemic, we've found that we moved online, and now we're kind of doing a fluid delivery, both online and workshops. People still seem to like doing online workshops. We have one-to-one advice, market research, business basics, business planning, intellectual property. We have an extensive collection of market research databases, which I'm going to discuss more in a minute. We don't just work in a silo. We believe it's really important to link up with other organisations such as yourself. And on networking opportunities as well. When we did our Reset Restart programme last year, what we found was the grant winners have formed their own little informal network now, and they still talk and communicate together. So it's about, helping people meet other businesses at the same time of their business journey, and they all support each other. So currently we're offering business support drop-ins at 3 of our BIPC locals. So Brixworth, Wellingborough and Towcester. And when Kettering reopens, we'll be offering it there as well on a Thursday. That basically means a member of the team is always there at these times, and you can drop in. You can obviously make an appointment to see someone as well. We do Zoom one-to-ones, telephone one-to-ones. Yeah, come and meet us, meet the team, see what we're about. So our market research databases. So these we subscribe to, so anyone using us can use these for free, and these literally cost thousands of pounds. So our databases can help you, as I've said here, conduct research into a new market, researching competitors and potential customers, researching for your business pitch, looking at future trends, funding opportunities. And I know you yourself, Simon, you actually have a report from us monthly, don't you, from one of our databases?
Yeah, we do. I was going to touch on that after the presentation, actually, but yeah, I mean, certainly, it's been valuable to us, and it's great to be able to have access to this. So yeah, 100%. We're really proud to say that we receive that information. It's also really of a really good benefit and value to us. So thank you.
Good. So I just wanted to briefly touch on just a selection of the databases we offer. So Cobra. This one is available in all Northamptonshire libraries and also at home for library members. And this is just a really great practical and comprehensive resource for anyone who is looking to start or is currently running a business. And it's just packed full of information, absolutely anything and anything you need to know. So it ranges from business opportunity profiles, which focus in on a business. So say you came to us and you said you wanted to start a business as a dog walker, very popular at the minute with the surge in dog ownership. You could find information on COBRA and it would cover everything you needed to consider if you were going into that business. So any legal requirements, registering with your local council, startup cost to buy all the equipment, any training courses you could do, any professional things. So everything. It would just help you see if there were any gaps in your knowledge. And then all the information fact sheets cover all the practicalities. So how to register as a limited company, the difference between being a sole trader and a limited company, how to write a business plan, tax information, employing staff. So this one is actually useful for existing businesses as well. Next one up is FAME, and this is company information. This one, because of licensing restrictions, is just available in our 5 BIPC libraries. But basically, this holds information that's held at Companies House. So you can find out about companies in your area. You can search by sector. You can search by turnover. You can do director searches. And it's really great for just tracking what's happening in your locality or the area you're looking to do business in.
Yeah, fantastic. And just on that one, I mean, that's the one that we work with yourselves on that database, because obviously with what we're doing with supporting business growth and wanting to make sure people are engaged with a lot of the information that yourselves have got and how we can share that across the whole of the Northamptonshire area where we're based. That database is really valuable to us, and it gives us a good idea of the number of startups going on, the number of how the business community is changing and developing as well. So for us, it's been absolutely brilliant to receive that and to actually work closely with the data that comes to us.
Oh, that's really good to hear, Simon. And I think that one is very useful. And the beauty of this one is you can request reports through us, or you could go into one of those libraries and download a report yourself. Also what we offer with the databases is the staff to help you with these. So, if you do get stuck, there are people who can help you.
Yeah, fantastic.
So just another couple I wanted to talk about. Grant Finder. Again, it's available in our 5 BIPC libraries, and this is what it says it is. It's great for finding grants. So it's continually updated with any funding opportunities. So this is a useful resource. And also IBIS World. This is really in-depth market reports. So looking at what's going on in your market, in your sector, so you can also be future-proofing your business and looking for future opportunities. You can generally find something relating to your business in the IBIS World database. And again, that's the 5 BIPC libraries. So local data online, it is what it says it is. It's talking to you about the high street, about what's going on in your locality. You can look at previous information, so you can look back at what's happened in the past, as well as what's happening real time as well. And then finally, Statista. This one is what it says it is, lots and lots of statistics, which is really, really valuable when you're writing your business plan and researching to see whether, your demographic is out there. So those are the few that I just wanted to touch on, but we do have others as well. And we also offer a market research webinar, so you can find out more about these resources and other ones to help you with your market research. And I just wanted to flag this up, Simon, because we are talking about funding today and for your startup day. So we've just launched your Kickstart Your Business programme. And as part of this, we've got some £2,000 grants available. Successful applicants will get £2,000 for business expenses, no match funding required. They'll also get a year's free membership to FSB, ongoing support from the team. They have to be in Northamptonshire. So you can use any of our resources normally, but the grants are specifically for Northamptonshire startups. And you do have to have been trading on or after the 1st of May 2021. So we're trying to make this for very new businesses. There's various other eligibility criteria and terms and conditions, and you can see that all at our website. Basically, we want people to attend 2 sessions. One of them has to be business planning, have to submit an application, and they have to use our business plan template, which, you know, we think is really important to help a business succeed. You know, careful planning, business planning is essential.
And that's until the 15th of July, the deadline for the entries.
Yeah. So we've got sessions running currently at the minute. We've got lots of webinars and face-to-face as well. So the qualifying period ends on the 15th of July, and then business plans and applications have to be submitted by the 29th of July. And then we'll be shortlisting those down, and we'll be having a Dragon's Den when the successful shortlisted candidates will be invited to pitch to our panel.
Oh,
but we're very, I've got some kind dragons, don't worry.
It sounds really exciting, actually, because I mean, I suppose with what you do as well with the BIPC services and all the support you offer, you're meeting a whole range of different businesses and different ideas as well. So I'd imagine it's going to be a really exciting thing to be involved in as well.
It should be really exciting. And the video, I don't know whether you're going to play our video later or before. Some of the Reset Restart grant winners are featured in that video. So Form 5 won a grant, Goldings Communications had a grant from us last time, and Saints as well. So it's really good that we can profile previous grant winners and people can see what they've done with the money and how their business journey is changing and growing.
And of course, some of the previous grant winners and the successful applicants you can now see on this short video.
I think the support from BIPC in Northampton is amazing. There's a wide range of information and networking sessions available to help new businesses set up for success.
Well, I grew up in Northampton, so I'm really proud of the town and the county, and I genuinely feel like there is masses of opportunity for a new business. There's great transport links, there's some fantastic emerging and established businesses in the area, and we're right in the heart of the Oxford-Cambridge arc, so there really is masses of investment taking place and great opportunity for new businesses.
The support available in Northamptonshire is amazing, that you can get the resources from local libraries across the county.
Lots of great workshops, but also lots of great connections that have led on to helping me to really boost my business.
To have the Business and IP Centre in Northamptonshire is really important, we feel, for those that are looking to take that step into the business world.
I came and used the market research tools, enabled me to download information and email addresses so I could create my own mail shot so I could send my newsletters out to businesses across Northamptonshire.
But you also get access to free seminars, free information, and one of the biggest business networks in the county.
They definitely push me to be better, to want to learn new things.
So I've joined the networking events that are held by the BIPC every month. I get the opportunity to meet other people at the same stage of the journey as myself. So really trying to find out, you know, what journey they've been on, what they've learned, what they can share.
So as a business, we were very grateful to have access to information for free supplied by the BIPC.
So you can find everything about us at our website, and you can find out more about the support sessions, one-to-one, market research databases, popped a QR code in there, our email address and our phone number. So follow us on social media. There are plenty of ways to get in touch. We'd love to hear from you.
Well, Patricia, thank you for sharing all that information with us. And as
You're
I
welcome.
said, you know, the FAME database for us as an organisation has been brilliant. It really has. It's allowed us to look at what's going on in the area of where we're based. We get our information come to us, and it allows us to, you know, just keep an eye on, you know, not spied on people or anything like this. It's more a case of, you know, there's new businesses coming into our community. We need to be there for them to make sure they're aware of what's going on and to engage. So that's been brilliant for us to actually receive that. And you know, if ever you need anybody to as a video testimonial or anything, I'm always happy to supply it, because for us it has been essential. It has been good.
Yeah, no, that is really good to hear, Simon. And I think a lot of businesses, people, they there's a lot of information out there, but sometimes it's hard to know what is reputable and what is reliable. And I would say that, you know, we are library based, we're information professionals, we're led by the British Library, so all of our business resources are recommended by them, you know, so they are up to date and they're reliable and they're trusted resources of information, so come and use them.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, the NN Startup, it's the first time we've ever done this, first time we've organised it. And, you know, I'd love this to grow as we go forward into probably an annual celebration for startup companies every year. But obviously, we're at the first stages today. It's why we're online and we're on the video and back on Zoom and recording and releasing all the videos throughout the day. But talk to me about, starting a business can be quite challenging. What sort of support is it that you can also offer alongside? Is it mainly around the webinars and things that people can find on your website?
Well, I think what's different about us is we've got the physical locations in libraries around the county. So quite often you can, you know, with other support organisations, they don't necessarily have the physical presences, but you can make an appointment, you can go into 5 libraries in the county, you could drop into our drop-in sessions and you know that you can actually meet someone face to face. So I think it's the fact that we offer that face-to-face contact and we don't have one size fits all. You know, you can dip in and out of our offer. Some people will just come to us once and they'll come to one webinar and that is all they need. And then other people will come to absolutely everything, you know, and some people just like to absorb lots and lots of information. So I think the fact that we're not one size fits all, you can come to as many or as few sessions as you like. You can have more than one-to-one. We've got a business advisor in the team who's happy to help people with their business planning, which I think can be very daunting for people at times. We've got some entrepreneurs in residence as well who will do pro bono work with people. So we've got branding experts, we've got an innovator in residence. And the other thing about us as well is the intellectual property angle. So lots of businesses, particularly new startups, you mention intellectual property to them and it's like, what is that? And it can sound complicated and we're here to help people understand if there is any intellectual property that they need to be aware of. So we're talking about copyright, trademarks, designs, patents. And we've also got connections with an IP attorney who again will do some pro bono work. So I like to think we're very nurturing. We're very approachable, very accessible, and we will basically help anybody. We'll try to help anybody. And I also like to think if we can't help you, then we will signpost you on to somewhere where we think you can get help.
Yeah, fantastic. And who would have thought that, you know, going to a library could actually really, you know, kickstart a business? Years ago, I'd have thought going to a library would have been about picking up Lord Sugar's autobiography and learning from that. But
you can still do that.
Well, I know you can, but I mean, obviously to actually, you know, go and talk with a business support, you know, somebody that actually knows what they're talking about as well, and the services you're offering. As I said, you know, I think they're fantastic, and we should be privileged that we actually have this resource available to us in the county, because obviously there are places that don't have this, and we do in Northamptonshire. So absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and I do think, you know, we've obviously everything's gone a lot more digital, so we've got a lot of online resources as well. You know, some of our databases you can access at home. We've also got a lot of sort of e-lending that people don't realise. So we've got ebooks and e-audiobooks, so lots of them business related. We've got a press reader app, which is newspapers and magazines. So all these things are free for library members to access. So, you know, we love people to come in and see this, but equally, a lot of it is accessible from home these days.
Yeah, fantastic. And I didn't know about the ebooks and the audio book. I didn't know about that. So that's brilliant, because I spend most of my time flying around in the car, or I'm sat in front of a computer. So I think I need to investigate that one myself, actually. I think so.
Definitely. Honestly, we've got 2 apps. We've got the BorrowBox app and the Libby app, and they both offer ebooks and the audiobooks, free to download and borrow for a library member. You don't need to worry about getting any overdues. I'm great one for e-audiobooks these days when I'm doing any chores or when I'm running, although it does slow me down sometimes because I don't have the beat. But yeah, audiobooks, honestly, it's the way to go. really
Yeah,
relaxes you.
fantastic. Anything to listen to something exciting over doing the washing up and cutting the grass, I think. So, and even walking the dog, let's be honest. So,
Yeah.
but why shouldn't you? I mean, take the library with you on your dog walk and things like
Yeah.
this, and listen to some of the help and support that you guys have got available to us. So, absolutely brilliant. And then I suppose the only other question I've got for you is you got your website. So you got the BIPC Northamptonshire.co.uk website. Full of fantastic resource and information. You talked about the collaboration with other networks and other organisations. All that information's on there as well. So I think it's absolutely fantastic, the site, and people should really access the site, I think.
Oh, thanks, Simon. Yeah, we've got that, and we're also all over social media. So you can't really avoid us these days. You can find us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So whichever platform you prefer, you can find out information about what we've got going on and what's coming up and how you can access us.
And then tomorrow, you guys are actually going to be exhibiting at the Northamptonshire Business Exhibition at the Holiday Inn in Corby.
Yes, we'll be there. We'll be there for that tomorrow. And then on Friday, it's Merged Futures at the University of Northampton. So we'll be there for that as well. So yeah, the team are out and about a lot these days, and we try to attend as many networking sessions as we can just to spread the word. And actually, you know, meeting businesses face to face. I mean, this is your bread and butter, Simon. You know that actually getting in a room with people and talking to them is when you make the real connections.
Yeah, definitely. And actually, I've actually missed our launch of the NNBN event because David and Kirk came and presented on stage in front of, I think there's about 106 people in the room.
They did a really good job.
They were fantastic. And I tell you what, it's helped to get them put in front of people that they may not have, heard of the BIPC and vice versa, and I think that's what we're about as an organisation, making sure people are connected up and aware of what is going on. And, it's absolutely brilliant to have Kirk and David with us on the night. And obviously James comes out and attend the networks and things. So it's been brilliant to engage and obviously have that regular communication with the BIPC. So
thank you, Simon. And I would like to say, we've actually been offering business support for 10 years now, as a library service, and we've been a BIPC since 2015. So we're still trying to get the message out there, but we are well established, and it's proven that people who use a business and IP centre to start are more likely to sustain their business. Part of what the work the British Library does is advocacy, and they've done various impact assessments on the work we do as a network. And businesses are more likely to succeed if they get the correct information when they're starting up.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thank you for taking part today. Thank you for joining us. It's an absolute privilege to have you with us today, and look forward to catching up with the team at the exhibition on Friday.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, Simon, and good luck for the rest of the day. I'm sure it's going to go really well. Thank you.
Thank you.